Jacques Benkoski of US Venture Partners, speaking at the Startup Accelerator Conference, walks us through the process he and his team follow when choosing to invest in a company.
But the classical investment we'll make will be one where one of us will meet with the company for the first time, find it interesting, mention it in our case, we have a weekly meeting where we discuss what we've seen, and then, essentially the beauty of a platform like USVP or any of the large VCs is you have the experience of 12 very sophisticated people around the table. And so I go, hey, I've seen this company. The chances that at least one or two or three of my partners have already seen one of those, know somebody about the space, have some company that is an adjacent space that could help us diligence is almost 100%. And we'll actually shy away from investments in places where, hey, look, if the 12 of us know really nothing about this, we're going to have to go to school and understand it. And if I have to think of my biggest mistake or mistakes, they were always when I went beyond things we knew about. And so, we'll surface what we think are the key components of what we need to know. And then we'll meet with the company and ask a whole bunch of questions. I always tell the entrepreneurs, you'll know when we're interested. Because the data we're interested, I'm going to be talking to you 5 times a day, and I'm going to send you emails all day long with all kinds of questions. And if you pass through that, which typically is limited, people are surprised by that, is limited by the company. I can ask questions faster than they can come up with answers. Right? So often people say, how long do you need? Well, how long do you need? I'll come up with a list of questions in 3 days. Can you give me the answers in 3 days? We're done in a week. But usually people need time to get the answers. I'd say, well, I want to talk to your key customers. Fine, I need to talk to them. I need to tell them that you're going to call them. That takes time. Today is not a good day because we're negotiating a contract, so please don't call them. So you have to work through time in that perspective. But I would say on average, we'd probably be looking at a 3 to 4 weeks process. And then we'll bring you back in. If the person that wants to do the investment is convinced, he'll go to his partners and say, I want to do this investment. Please listen to the story. And at USVP, we'll make a decision that day. The person will leave and we'll say goodbye, thank you, we'll call you later, and we'll meet among ourselves and go yes or no. Very rarely we'll say yes with a condition, and then we have to go clear the condition. For example, it could be, yes, but we really want to have this person that knows this space look at the business plan and tell us what they think. Or yes, but we really want to talk to this customer that we haven't talked to. But in most cases, it's a yes, no. And then it happens pretty quickly.
For more from the Startup Accelerator Conference and Jacques' perspective on making investments, visit usvp.com.